And I face the way they paint me, but it hurts just like the Philly Eagles. For a million people. Don't be surprised. This is YM and CA, just like the village people. Woo! Oh. I push you niggas through the ringer. Yeah. You getting bodied by a singing nigga. I'm with Noel like I'm Chris Kringle. Hey, baby mama, even post your single. Where she at? Hey, where she at? Bury alive, someone digging me up. If I call you, she gon' pick it up. And pack it together, like slap it together, like COVID, catch it together. Dímelo familia, welcome back to another YouTube video. Welcome back to another album reaction. Today we'll be breaking down, dissecting the songs and bars out of Drake's most recent album. He dropped 3 albums now. As you saw in the intro of this video, your boy has already been vibing out over the past weekend for Drake's ICEMAN album that, man, from top to bottom, no complaints, no questions, flawless, man. Outside of Ran to Atlanta, which I didn't really enjoy that much because I was just questioning why is Future in the album when Future was dissing Drake and all that. But outside of that, flawless album. I enjoyed it. I already have been, replaying, doubling back, learning about some different lines that I didn't know about, like Aiden Ross streams before Aiden Ross is streaming. Damn, man, that was a bar. And something about wins or not, because I don't know what suitable now, wins or not, is a type of, man. Anyway, you can see that reaction, the video right here, somewhere up top. I'm gonna put that video so you guys can catch it up after this one. But for now, we're gonna jump right straight into it because the ICEMAN album reaction honestly was about 4.5 hours that I was listening to the album, and I had to cut it down as much as I could, and I cut it down 2 hours, so I did 2 hours and 30 minutes. Now we did a little bit of a change in scenery, because typically Drake's music is to be listening it in a car, driving late at night, but we're not gonna be driving right now. We're not gonna be draking and driving. If you know, you know. I'm just gonna be sitting here with the car, listening to Drake, how it's supposed and intended to, dissecting the bars and music. So we're gonna go into the second album. I decided to go with Maid of Honor. Now I've tried my best to not look into social media a lot or people's opinions of the different albums. A lot of people have been hype about ICEMAN, but from what I've seen, not a lot of people have shown love or appreciated either Maid of Honor or Habibti. Correct me if that's how it's said. So yeah, let's see what it do, because I know that one thing that makes Drake who he is that he never shies away of stepping out of his comfort zone, trying something new, making fun of himself and making fun of other people, dissing them, and also, I don't know. Drake is the guy, man. It's Drake week, 3 albums in one night. It's doing numbers already. Another #1. There's a lot of disputes. People saying that UMG's taking down their polls. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of chatter, a lot of things happening. But outside of that, we're just gonna go straight into the music. And I actually, as I show you, I have the Genius lyrics, because we're gonna go and listen to the lyrics as we go through the album. So let's get it. Let's jump straight right into it with song #1 of Maid of Honor, Hoe Phase. That already tells me what the album is gonna be about. Let's see what it is.
What am I supposed to think about?
Settle it down soon, please. Settle it down. I don't want you all over the world when you see it around stuff. It's good enough. Stop you to settle down and give me them grandbabies.
You're ruining my day. I'm having motion, Mom.
It's like that. It's like that. It's like that. Like that.
Okay. Hey.
It's like that.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something real quick. As soon as I read the title, I'm like, all right, I don't know where this is gonna go. And the intro, they're talking about what am I supposed to think about settling down soon for me, settling down. I don't want you all over the world no more. You've seen all that stuff. You did enough. It's time for you to settle down and give me them grandbabies. Crazy, right? And then it's like, and then the chorus, it's like that. It's like that. It's a vibe. It's a vibe so far. Let's get it.
It's like that, like that, that. It's like that, that. It's like that, it's like
Will you keep biting your tongue? What's gonna be left for me when I want some? We know they love you when you're going next, but what do they think about you where you're from? Did you forget about back home? Did you forget about back home? Did you forget about back
Oh.
home? Did you forget?
It's giving me Honestly Nevermind, and also like a house album. Like you can hear in the background that it's Drake's vocals. He's like, did you forget about back home? But that you can, in the background, you can listen to it's like that. It's like that. And in addition to that, you can listen to the like it's building up. And obviously, because Drake is repeating, did you forget? It's like it's building up for a beat drop. So that's pretty dope that you can still listen to the it's like that, because it hooks you. Like that chorus at the beginning, it's like that. It's like that. Like it already got me hooked up. Let's see.
No, not like that.
It's like that, it's like that, like that.
Oh,
It's like that, 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 like that, it's like, yeah, you might be going through a little Hoe Phase. You gotta make that ass rotate. Your girl said she got a little, you looked at her like no way, but then you gave it like okay. Now you both having a snow day. Now you got drunk on the rose. This ain't nothing like the old days.
yo, this is. I'm gonna try and not talk too much and let this album slide. But man, Drake just has a way of mixing melodies. You know, ICEMAN was all about introspection, you know, dissing people. Obviously, ICEMAN, ice cold. He's no longer Nice Man, he's now ICEMAN, right? So that persona that he's embodying in this new era of his life and in his music career, that was that album. A lot of bars, a lot of dissing to people, dissing the industry, labels, a lot of introspection, because people want Drake to dig deeper. So Drake is giving you that. He's saying like, dig deep are two words that never bring peace. That's what Drake says in the album, but he's willing to explore that, and he's starting to open up, which is a question that a lot of people have been asking Drake fans and other people. I know haters are like, oh, Drake's music is so surface level, he doesn't talk about real things. And then real fans love the vibe, but they just want to learn a little more about Drake. They want to dig deeper, you know, into like what, especially after the battle and the beef where the entire world was labeling him a pedophile, and they had him in this isolated island where even some of his friends in the industry like J. Cole, DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, either flipped on him or stayed away from him. And that took a toll on Drake. So the ICEMAN album is all about him stepping into this new persona era of understanding like, man, I got a lot of introspection to do, a lot of trauma to handle, and I got to dig deeper. This is all about fun so far. You know, it's like that. It's more like, you know, I'm not going to say too much. Let's go into I love the vibe. I love the vibe. I love the ambience that this is creating from the get-go, from, you know, talking about settling down. I don't want you all over the world no more, which could be a reference of like, maybe someone in Drake's life is asking him, hey, stop, you know, you got to settle down. And a lot of people have been telling Drake like, hey, Drake, I mean, he's about to hit 40, man. You got to settle down. You got to find you a partner and, you know, raise your kids and blah, 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 blah. And I think Drake, in a way, is in this music is making fun of it, but in a catchy way. Like, it's making fun, but he understands what the audiences are wanting to listen, but also he understands the critics, and he just makes fun of it, and it just embrace it.
Hoe Phase, you gotta make that ass
Ooh,
say.
beat switch.
Put that car in your own name. Put that crib in your own name. Life just hard or you don't say. Yeah, you need a little motherfucking donation. I heard you wanna relocate. Who cares what the people back home say? 2 down, 1 like road rage. Make that ass just rotate. You gon'
You like that? You like that? Din, 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 din. And the boom, boom, like, man. And then Drake is like, I don't know, he's letting the melody guide him, but he's also like having fun. He's like, you wanna put your car in your own name, put the crib in your own name. Life just hard, oh, you don't say. You need a little motherfucking donation. I heard you wanna relocate. Like, he's just playing around, man. This is just fun.
little Hoe Phase. Yeah.
This just makes me think about like 2010s, where it was like Calvin Harris, Skrillex, even though that was more like dubstep and that kind of type of like house music. Like, I'm trying to think other like artists. There's a lot of artists, man, that have this type of music and classics that we grew up on. But this is a fun vibe. It's like that, like. Ooh, okay. All right, Hoe Phase, man. As soon as I read the title, I didn't know what to expect, but honestly, I love this track. It's it's a track that I'll definitely be riding and like bumping to, because it's definitely. Let me see if I can put this a little lighter, because it's getting darker in here. But yeah, it's a vibe. It's a vibe so far. All right, let's go into second song number 2, Road Trips. So we're having that same ambience, same atmospheric like house music. I feel like I'm either in a club listening to like a DJ doing his set, or I'm driving late at night and it's just like, it's a highway, so you got a long drive and it's just like vibing, you know, by yourself or with people in your car, having a good time. And obviously the song says it, road trip.
Somewhere out in Georgia, be on a trapping phone. Destiny is calling and telling you to go.
And see how he's repeating that same pattern. Shout out to the production team, man. The producers on these tracks are setting the tone of what the album is gonna be. In the first song, Hoe Phase, I mentioned to you how when Drake starts doing his verse or getting into that first verse and into that first drop, you can hear the intro in the background. It's like that. It's like that. In here, you sing it. You listen to it faintly. It says, "I got it going on, swinging and banging, swinging and banging." Like, and then obviously you also listen to La Bill, like it's building up. I like the consistency.
Won't cry, no, won't cry, no, won't cry, won't shed a tear. I said all year with my eyes in the air, okay.
Woo!
Praise, fame, and currency exchanges. Don't stick around here, stay.
That dun, 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 it's like electronic. It makes it feel like I'm back in like the 80s watching. If that electronic sound makes me feel like I'm watching Stranger Things. You know, it gives me that type of vibe. But that Stunna Sandy came in and slid with that "Won't Cry," no, man. And now Drake is coming back. We gotta circle back to that. Let's go back. Let's get back a couple seconds.
Won't cry, no, won't cry. No, won't cry, won't shed a tear. I said all year with my ass in the air, okay. Grace, fame, and currency exchanges. Don't stick around, it's dangerous. Lady, your pupils are dark. No,
Won't cry.
won't shed a tear. I said all year with my ass in the air, okay. She said that now she's a nobody. She said that now she's a nobody.
So far, the Hoe Phase and then this song Road Trips, I've been following the lyrics because sometimes there's some slick lines, but I'm just going off of the music. That, like, right now the sound is what's carrying me. It's getting dark outside. It's a little gloomy. It's raining. This is the type of atmosphere that you'd like to have listening to this song. But there's a line where he said, there's a verse where he says, she said that now she's a nobody. She said that now she's a homebody. Maybe if we took out an M, then probably. You say you want him to be somebody. So that maybe if we take out an M, then probably. Homebody, if you take the M out of homebody, hoe body, hoe goes back to that first song, Hoe Phase. So I thought that was slick. Man, this is a vibe. There we go. Hey, 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 hey. Drizzy, Drake, Jonathan. Like and subscribe to my channel, my man, my girl, my fam. Ooh! Let's get it. Man, what a vibe. I really, really love that song. And that's what makes, another thing that makes Drake unique and stand out is the fact that he's able to sing and say, whoa, 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 whoa. And then he goes into the, yeah, I didn't say you the most, but like the ability for him to change flows from singing to rapping to flowing and kind of like mixing and match. Wait, there we go. We're back in focus. Mix and matching cadences based on like the song and the sound. Second to none. I don't know what people are complaining about. Like, man, these albums are trash. It's not for you. Just because, you have an opinion doesn't mean that it's true. So you have your opinion, but just enjoy the music. Just appreciate the artistry. Because, man, the fact that he's doing this 16, 15 plus years in the game and he's still willing to step out, and he has his singing fandom, he has his rap fandom, he has his introspective fandom, and he brings all those parties together in one album, or maybe two, or maybe three, which I see the theme, right? ICEMAN was rapping, introspective, dissing, ice cold. This one is more playful, more house, more like he wants this to be in the clubs and in Ibiza, in the festivals, Coachella and all that, in the DJ sets. This is the one right here. Let's go into the third song of Maid of Honor album, and it's called Outside Tweaking. So Hoe Phase, Road Trip, now they outside tweaking.
All of these OnlyFans models on the gram. If I slide in the DM and I try and just talk to you, then I would just be a fan.
All right, so at first I wasn't feeling the but this is the first verse. I feel like there's going to be a beat drop or beat switch, but the beat didn't grab my attention at first, and the first line was all these OnlyFans models on the gram. So let's see how it goes.
Speaking, so if you could get on the flight and be here by the weekend, we could be outside tweaking. We could
Okay.
outside tweaking. We could be outside tweaking. We could be outside tweaking.
Yeah, we could be outside tweaking. Fly stunner city to Ibiza. Fly stunner city to the Giza. Pyramids, Frank Ocean feature. X said he left, I'm a diva. Yeah, the Glock got a kick and a twitch. Make you niggas think I was a streamer.
Ooh.
Be there.
Ooh. Damn. I'm telling you, Stunner Sandy, she was in the previous song. She was in the previous song, Road Trip. And now she out here dropping bars. She said, yeah, the Glock got a kick and a twitch. Make you dudes think I was a streamer, man. That's crazy. Ooh, man. Hey, I feel like Drake be sharing some of his bars. He'd be like, hey, I think it'd be dope if you know, talk about a Glock and then you kind of make that reference of like kick and a twitch and maybe you can say streamer. I feel that this bar right here was a Drake giveaway. Like he was like, hey, here's something that you could add. But what if not? Shout out to Stunner Sandy for dropping this bar. She's sliding on this track. She's sliding. Now, that bar right there, The Glock got a kick and a twitch, make you dudes think I was a streamer. For you guys that may not know, Kick is a famous streaming platform. Twitch is another famous streaming platform. So when she's referring that the Glock, the gun, has the kick and the switch, or the twitch, she makes that reference to being a streamer. Man, nice double entendre. See, any artist that gets around Drake starts rubbing off on them with the bars, with the schemes. That's cold. All right, let's keep it going. What a beautiful outro, man. Ooh, you like that? This one, Outside Tweaking, is a song that at first listen, it had its moments, but I think it'll grow on me. Maybe it'll grow on me. Right now, I'm not necessarily, I love it. I love the sound though. The sound, like that bar that she was talking about, the Glock got the kick and the switch, make dudes think I'm a streamer. That was tough. And the outro, letting the beat rock, that was nice. But I don't know how I feel. I don't hate it. I like it. But so far, it's the least one that I like out of the ones that I've listened to. All right, we're gonna go into song number 4, Cheetah Print, featuring Sexy Red. No. That let me go back, because that sounds like I misbehave. Why do I feel like I've heard that before? Let's see. I feel like that's a reference to something from the past. I don't know what yet, but let's keep it rolling.
First day, can I get consent? I am a gentleman. Girl, your face an 8 and your ass is a 10. Girl, what's in that drink?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not feeling this song. I am not feeling this song at all. Smack that ass, smack that big, I don't know. It's not for me, not for me. And obviously there's a reason why it was placed there. You know, given the previous songs, it seems like this is a house club album. So the reason why they have this song is because it's a song that if you put in a club, the girls will be having a good time, having fun, dancing, and people will, vibe with it in a club. And yeah, so I think that's, even the sound, it's not that bad. It's just, I don't know. It's like the smack that, like, I don't know. It's not for me. Not for me. But let's see what Sexy Red says on her verse.
Alright, we gon' start with the basic step, ladies. Nice and slow. To the left, to the right. Throw it back now, y'all. One cheek this time. Two cheeks this time. Throw it back now, y'all.
That's funny though. I'm gonna give it to Sexy Red. That was funny. That's hilarious. Kind of making a reference to like one hop this time, two hop this time, turn to the left, turn to the right, take it back, daddy, yo. That's funny, man. That's funny. Man, this shit's hilarious. This shit's hilarious. But it's made for a certain demographic, and that demographic is demographic that's out having fun at the club, having a party, dancing. You're with a group of girls and guys, having a good time, having drinks, whatever the case may be, living life. But this is so hilarious. And now I hear Drake in this last verse. He's like, "Girl, it's your birthday," so we'll see. Maybe it gets better now. Once again, remember what I mentioned in the previous songs about the chorus still, or the end of the previous verse or the chorus, it's in the back in the background vocals. Like Drake is, singing this part of the verse, but you can hear vaguely in the background, hands on your knees, so that keeps it like fun and engaging, and the fluency from the previous verse to now Drake's verse. So like hands on your knees, to now Drake singing and there's still hands on your knees. So that's a nice little. I'm gonna be honest, if this song had that fourth verse and the hands on the knees with that sexy red part where she's like, one cheek this time, left cheek this, if that was a song it would have been a song that I'd be like, all right, I appreciate it, I love it. No, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling this song, and that's okay. Because the people that this song is for, the people that are out there in the club, are banging, having fun, like, left cheek this time, right cheek, left hand, smack. It's funny though. It's funny. All right, let's go into. It's called Which One, the song where he did it with Central C. So let's see if we get back to like a good song. And not saying that Cheetah Print is a bad song, because I don't like it. That's all I'm gonna say. And just because I don't like it doesn't mean that it's a bad or a good song. So it's just my opinion. So I didn't necessarily enjoy Cheetah Print, although there was aspects of it. The funny, like, left hop this time, right hop, like that kind of scheme that Sexy Red started with, and then hands on the knees, and then Drake singing at the end. I like that. But the rest is smack that ass, man, it's just too much. All right, let's get into Which One, Drake featuring Central C.
Does my hair look beautiful? Do my titties look right? Think I can knock a boy off right now?
All the girls that's here for the truth, come put both hands on a DJ booth, then wind your waist to the big man sound, and I get too stiff cause the thing's too round. Good God, make me live.
Like, once again, see the type of vibe that they're going for, like the club, like come put both hands on the DJ booth, then wind your waist and big man. Yeah. People that are on the club, they know. This is about this is smacking in the club. This is.
Down by your face so sweet, wanna spin you around. If I go link gang, I'll bring you around. If I go to the bar, I'll bring you around. Which one?
God forbid a girl's trying to have fun. I got X if you wanna take drugs. Do you wanna have sex or do you wanna make love? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Got a fairy ting and I got a witch one. A G'd up ting that I bring sticks round and I got a good girl, snitch one. Too many gal, now I gotta switch one. Turn the hotel to a 20v1. 360 my head got spun. Junk in the trunk, can see it from front. Got your body is T, it's pain, I'm sprung. Your backside weighing you down 1 ton. I got a chopstick for your 1 ton. Tell me what you want, what you really want. Put coin in the slot, you just hit jackpot.
That's funny though. First, let's talk about how Central C came in and slid. Like when Drake and Central C did the open radar freestyle, and he said, girls, he said, let me see if I can quickly go to it. On the radar, it's on the radar freestyle. Every time Central C comes in on a feature with Drake, he slides. Look at this, is on the radar freestyle. This is how he came in.
Crocodile tears, she ain't even crying. Why you swearing to God?
You ain't even believe in Christ.
What you saying, well, are you for? You ain't been on your dean, you been eating swine. Nah, I ain't a man of your dreams, now you wish that you stay with your
evil. Central C, that was on the radar freestyle. Check that out. It's a freestyle with Drake and Central C. But going back to this song, which one? He started the verse. Central C started his verse with, God forbids a girl's trying to have fun. I got X if you want to take drugs. Now X, I think, is a reference to ecstasy. So I think that's why he said, I got X if you want to take drugs. Do you want to have sex or do you want to make love? Like it, even though it's some lyrics that I don't necessarily like enjoy, I do appreciate the scheme and the flip of the X with the this, with the sex, with the is. And he's just sliding. He's just sliding. And then he says, where is that? I got your chopstick for your 1 tongue. And then he says, tell me what you want, what you really want. Central C, he slides on these tracks. He knows what his rhythm and cadence and how to like maximize a Drake feature. Because whenever you're rapping with Drake, you know Drake is gonna bring his A+ game, and you gotta step to that plate and get to that level, and Central C is sliding on this track.
You need to throw that sting in that reverse. Then work.
Oh, I love that. I love that reference. You need to throw that thing in reverse. Then work. Because that was a popular song, Drake with Rihanna. I believe, what was it? Was it in Views? I feel like it was Views. Work. That was a tough kind of reference to that track. Put your hands in a DJ booth.
Wind your waist for the 6 side,
You want Central, yes, which one?
You want friends or success?
Which one? Tell us
spin this one. Play this for the goddamn party done.
Might not necessarily be in that chapter of your life of where the music relates to you. You can still appreciate the vibe that it creates and just how it's a specific vibe that they're going for. And you know, in comparison to the previous song, the one with Sexy Red, this song, even though I'm not necessarily gravitated towards the lyrics, I can still appreciate Central C coming in and sliding on this track, or Drake doing what Drake does best. And it's just mixing flows, adapting to whatever he needs to adapt to based on the sound, based on the who's with him in that track. So I do appreciate which one. Will it be a song that I will have on my rotation? Maybe if it comes on randomly while I'm driving in the playlist or whatever, I might let it run and just have fun and be like, which one? Yeah. So far, 5 songs in, we're about to go into song number 6. I really enjoy this album. I really enjoy this album. I know that this is more of a house album, and I love that. I love the fact that it's a specific song for a specific place, not only in the clubs, but you in the car with your friends going out, doing a pregame at your house or at an apartment and going into the club or whatever. This is what this album is about, right? Not ICEMAN is a different type of vibe. This is a different type of vibe. So I love the fact that each album so far, ICEMAN and this one, which is Maid of Honor, have their own theme and their own sound. So I love that aspect of it. All right, let's go into song number 6, Amazing Shape. Featuring Popcorn. Drake featuring Popcorn.
Love when you wrote me cocky like it is a ashtray. The killie have you sweating like you is a hot play. And when me see your naked, your body that name.
If you in here with your fucking friend, your cousin, your sister, your co-worker, bitch, you should just bitches about that time.
Beat my knee, love for your waist, move round. Love when you sit down for me, the girl you so the girl you so bubble to the middle.
Hey, I'm gonna say something real quick. Even though I'm listening to the lyrics and that's how I'm able to understand it and kind of follow along, Popcorn is like he's a vibe. It's a vibe. Even though I'm not necessarily following a lot the sound, like the lyrics, I appreciate the sound. And he's like the like I love that type of flow. He's sliding. He's like, love when you want from fulfill your fantasy. Love when you ways to move around like a Wi-Fi, start a family. Like, it's tough, man. Like, I know that a lot of people are gonna hate on it because it's not for them, but I'm not gonna hate on it, man. I'm gonna appreciate it and respect. This shit's fire. I love it, and it's like I feel like I'm like, hey. Like I'm having a good time, right? I love this so far. All right, let's keep going.
You can make a dead man right. You can make a blind man see eye to eye. You can make a deaf man hear out your side. There's more than 2 fingers inside. Party shot from the east side. She tell me what kind of money you got send for me. Yeah, just
Dun.
Y'all go get more than you're making a century.
Hey. Drake started that verse like, you can make a dead man rise. You can make a blind man see eye to eye. You can make a deaf man hear out your side. You deserve more than 2 inside, man. Drake is the GOAT, man. Drake is the GOAT. Back boy, love when you rub me cocky like an ashtray. Ooh! Hey. I know that people in the islands in the Caribbean, man, they be vibing. I'll be vibing with them too. This shit fire, man. It's just a vibe, man. It's a vibe. I love this track. It's even though it's not lyrically like, oh my God, look at this bar and how the double entendre, how they flip this line. It's just fun. Sometimes you don't. It doesn't have to be so deep, philosophical, like double, triple entendre. No, because you got to think about when he says dancing, it means the dance and the in and the new. Like, no, have fun. Vibe way, it's tamilante. Like, this is fire, man. This is tough. All right, let's go into track number 7, BBW. This is just Drake, no features.
I'ma rep every fucking hood. I'm about to rep every hood, so you just need to start shaking.
Now, let's go back to the previous track, right? The Amazing Ship. I was saying Amazing Ship, I think. Where at the beginning, there was this guy speaking on the microphone, hey, bring your fucking cousin, this is sister. And it was like, so I love how now this song kind of has that same element at the beginning. So once again, Drake is adding something, each song that's tying it to the previous song, which makes this album cohesive, which I really, really enjoy. And the fact that, you know, the person starts at the beginning, I'm a rep every fucking hood, like, love that.
I'm gonna need no bed.
Ooh.
On me like that. I swear no girl makes me feel like this.
I love that dark, like, dun, dun. And then you have the hi-hat, like, I like that combination.
No girl makes me feel like this. No girl makes me feel like I'm underneath.
Ooh.
If you're jumping on me like this, I swear no pussy feel like it.
Ooh,
Waiting for. Put your back in it.
is this AI?
What you waiting for? Put your back in it.
Is this Siri? Is this Drake featuring Siri? No, that's tough. That's funny. I wasn't expecting. I was like, wait, did it? I was looking at the screen like, wait, the screen in the car. I'm like, wait, the Siri just went off or something? It was like, put your back in it. What you waiting for? Oh man, that's funny.
What you waiting for?
Ooh. Hey.
Put your back in it. What you waiting for?
Put your back in it. What you waiting for? Man. Another track that Drake is sliding, and he's just having fun, man. He just rapping because he knows his audience. He knows who he's rapping for, who's having fun, who's putting these songs up. He's like, he make a reference. I forgot what's it, the Hard Part 6. His last diss song to Kendrick, where he said, no, it was Give Me a Hug. Like, miss you, we're gonna have this girls on the stage twerking with a dictionary, and basically that, you know, having girls on strippers on girls on stage twerking with a dictionary, and it was a reference of like that. Basically, he's saying like Kendrick just wants people to like be philosophical and in tune with like, you know, mental and thinking like more in depth than the surface level of partying, twerking, and going to the club. So that when Drake said that line, what you want, like you want the girls in the, you know, on stage twerking with a dictionary. Drake knows that the girls just want to have fun. The girls want to, as the end of this song, they want to put their back in it and want to have fun. They want to like, hey, just dance and have a good time. That's why Drake is such a good, I don't know, he's able to adapt and understand like, all right, I got the girls that love to twerk, that love to dance on stage, that love to have fun in the club. I'm gonna do a song so that they can vibe. I'm gonna do multiple songs. I'm gonna do a whole album that they can vibe to. And I also have my people that want me to rap and drop bars with double entendres and make you think about different lyrics and listening multiple times. That's ICEMAN. So it makes you appreciate that the fact that an artist 15 years in the game is still finding ways to, sorry, I don't know, this is like a weird sound. All right, okay, the sound went away. Oh, it was probably an ad on the phone. Still 15 years in the game, he understands that he has different flows that are the essence of Drake. Timestamp Drake, classic flow. Introspective Drake, typically intros and outros, but also songs in the middle, right? Rapping, where he's like going at him, that energy, like ba 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 ba. Singing flow. He also has the singing and rapping flow. He also has like the having fun, like too hard for the radio. Hey, I wear my Nikes on. Bow, bow, bow. Like making fun and just vibing. And then he has this vibe of, hey, let me make this song because the girls want to dance to it. They don't want to have a dictionary on stage. They want to be able to dance and have fun. They don't want to be taught about life and this and that and the other. They just want to enjoy life instead of being taught about it. All right. Number 8, True Bestie. Featuring iconic Savvy.
Bitch, I'm about to just go ahead and give y'all just a sample.
Once again, keeping that vibe, and this is intentional, right? Because having this intro at the beginning of it puts you back in. When I listen to that, I feel like I'm in the club. I feel like right now I'm in the club and there's a host that or a DJ that's singing it, kind of like making sure that he's not only playing song, but he's like making sure that he engaged with the crowd in the club. And it's like, hey, make sure to have a good time. Make sure to, hey, sip your drink and have fun. Like, it gets you in that atmosphere, right? It's setting the tone of the type of vibe they want to create, and they've done it in, what's it called? The song, something about Amazing Shape, BBW. And now True Bestie, 3 songs in a row where the intro is talking about like a DJ or, you know, a mic, the person on the mic.
Oh, what y'all gonna get tonight?
Oh!
I need y'all to know that this is real.
Oh! Dun, 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 dun.
Now, bitch, I need you to put me on the loudest speaker in the house. Or put some headphones in right now. I need you to really get ready because I'm about to give you something cursive right now.
Hey. Hey. This is tough. This is tough. Tin, 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 tin. But also you have the violin. Tin. Like, let's go back. Let's go back.
And bitch, I'm about to just go ahead and give y'all just a sample of what y'all gonna get tonight. I need y'all to know that this is real.
The violin, bro.
Now, bitch, I need you to put me on the loudest speaker in the house. I'll put some headphones in right now. I need you to really get ready because I'm about to give you something cursive right now.
Where my bestie at? Bring your best bitch out, she ain't on shit cause my bitch be on the
Whoa!
This mama cute big booty bitch. I call her me and she a diva and she love to talk her shit.
Okay.
She love her, my bitch be on the door.
They got me in that slow, like, violin, tin, 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 tin. And then all of a sudden, I feel that approach, it's probably Iconic Savvy's flow, right? Of like rap, like fasting, like not fasting. I'm not fasting over here, but fast rap, like where my bestie at? Bring your, like, I don't know. They could have maybe done a better way of like smoothing into like a low, like, you know, tin, 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 and then the violin, because it's just too fast. I said, whoa, it's, maybe they did it on purpose to like make you feel overwhelmed. Wait, what's this? But I feel like that shock factor disregards the bars and like the, you know, the verse itself. So let's go back real quick. And actually, now that I'm hearing to it again, I think at the end of that intro, it slows down and then kind of like speeds up.
Bring your best bitch out, she ain't on shit cause my bitch be on the
It's like, so I think that, and now that I take a second listen, and where my bestie at? So she starts slow. Where my bestie at? Bring your best bitch out, and then it kind of goes into her pocket, right? So I appreciate it. Let me listen to the verse and see from the top, and see if I appreciate it.
Where my bestie at? Bring your best bitch out, she ain't on shit cause my bitch be on the throw that ass. That's mama cute big booty bitch. I call her me and she a diva and she love to talk her shit.
Hey, she's sliding. Not gonna lie, she's sliding. I think it was too fast at the beginning that I was like overwhelmed. I was like, whoa, what's going on? But the fact that it's like, and then she's like, where my bestie at? And then she goes into, I love that pocket. I'm gonna double back. I'm gonna go back into like, all right, I appreciate that. This is a tough verse. I like how she came in and slid. And kind of towards the end of the verse, now she's slowing down, or it slowed down a little. I think Drake is gonna go into a pocket right now. We'll see.
Even though I in the club. After this, I wanna see you. I left all my cues in your clutch. Chloe, you dance like Cleo. Champagne sipping in the tub. It's been black outside for a minute, but the sun is about to come up.
Hey.
You still can't sit on your butt.
Hey.
The club light showing your waist.
Hey.
Long time I ain't looking your face. My eyes keep floating away. You brown just like liquor. 42 straight to the face. Egyptian girl, my favorite, but the Spanish one more my.
See how Drake continues that? He slid on like. It's crazy for me how Drake slides in different flows, In the previous one with Popcorn, it was like, pandam, like he's like, oh, you make a dead man rise, you make a blind man see eye to eye. Like, he's able to enter different pockets, man, that it's just like unlike any other artist, to be honest. And in his rap, kind of hip hop, rap, R&B, whatever, I don't know, Drake he's not a specific genre. He's like diverse, multifaceted, right? But see how in the iconic Savvy verse, she's like, cause where my bestie at? Bring your bitch out. She ain't on shit. Cause my bitch So that same cadence Drake goes into. Diva throw us in the club. After this, I wanna see you. I left all my keys in your clutch. Chloe, you dancing like Cleo. And it keeps you hooked in that same pocket that iconic Savvy started with, and it keeps the song flowing at a different pace. I feel like iconic Savvy was like going a little bit hard. Drake was a little bit more like swagged. Like he was like, Divas throw us in a club. After I wanna see you, I left all my keys on the clutch. Like, it wasn't like, after this I wanna see you, all I left all my keys on the club. Like, it kind of allows you to take in the verse and kind of slide instead of being like too overwhelmed. So let's go back into that Drake verse real quick.
After this, I wanna see you. I left all my cues in your clutch. Chloe, you dance like Cleo. Champagne sipping a tub. It's been black outside for a minute, but the sun is about to come up.
Hey, and don't disregard the tum 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 tum, and then ten ten ten, like in the background, ten ten ten, tum 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 ten ten ten. Like that shit's fire. The producers are sliding on this album.
Long time I ain't look in your face. My eyes keep floating away. You brown just like liquor.
42 straight to the face.
Egyptian girl, my face.
Woo! Brown like liquor. 42, the drink, alcoholic drink. Taking a shot of 42 straight to the face. That's what it says. 42 straight to the face. A shot, 42 straight to the face. He said, Egyptian girl, my favorite, but the Spanish one, more of my taste. This is how I feel. Whoa, whoa, what is this outro? What is this outro? Oh. Give me more of this. Give me more of this. Now we're gonna go into track number 9. Man, what a fun album so far. Totally different from ICEMAN. But I still am bumping this for sure. There's tracks on here that are gonna be a part of the rotation, and they're just a fun vibe. That's like, you can drive on your car, even if you're not at a club, the fact that there's elements that make it feel like it, like that, you know, that mic, that guy on the mic telling you like, hey, bring your friend, bring your sister, it makes you feel in that atmosphere. And also, even that Sexy Red song that I didn't necessarily love that track, but there were moments that were funny and that were like gravitating towards me like that. She was like, second step, right now, let's shake one to the left, shake to the right. Like, that was funny, right? So yeah, I don't know what people are hating on this album. I do understand though. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I do understand why people will feel some type of way of this album, because they expectation, man. The expectation thing is something that obviously Drake being number 1 and being at the top, there's always going to be huge expectations of what people want him to sing about and what genres to touch and what flows and blah, 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 blah. So you're not going to please everybody. And Drake, even though he can't please everybody, he still said, I'm going to try and please my core audiences, my singing audience, my rap audience, my trying to have fun audience, and expose my audience to new sounds, to new artists, but it also exposes himself, Drake, to other audiences. Like, by having Popcorn, by having Iconic Savvy, by having Stunna Sandy in this album, those audiences are gonna be like, oh, Stunna Sandy or Iconic Savvy, oh, Popcorn did a feature in Drake's album. Let me listen to that song. Oh wait, let me listen to the album. And that's how Drake does marketing in a way, word of mouth. But instead of being word of mouth, word of feature, right? He does a feature with someone, that person shares that music or that song with their community and their audiences, and that allows that audience to maybe, if they like that song, maybe they like more songs of Drake, and now Drake gains a new following, and it continue building that massive community that he already has worldwide. All right, let's go into song number 9, Where's Your Stuff, Interlude.
You bitches, you living the wife life. Where your clothes at? Where your pieces at? Where your bags at? Where the trips is at? Where the cars at? I'm sorry, did you get a push gift? Where your Porsche at? Where your Benz at? Like, what's so tea about being married to a bum? Huh?
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. There's a yin and yang with this right here. She talking crazy. She's like, and then my thing is with these married bees, like bitches, you're living the wife life. Where's your clothes at? Where your pieces at? Where your bags at? Where your trips at? Right? They're kind of mocking like the girls that are single are like going on trips, getting clothes, getting bags, getting flown out, whatever the case may be. And sometimes people that are married are not doing those things. So that's a nice kind of like contrast, because the album is made of honor, right? Going back to the theme of the title, it's like, oh, married, made of honor, married, like, oh, where your bags at, where you this and that. But the sound though, people might be looking into the lyrics, but look at the sound. It's like, let's run it back, because this sound is so dope.
And then my thing is with these married bitches, you living the wife life. Where your clothes at? Where your pieces at? Where your bags at? Where the trips is at? Where the cars at? I'm sorry, did you get a push gift? Where your Porsche at?
Like typically when you would listen to a piano, it would be like an instrumental. You would listen to the piano and just be that sound. And if there were vocals, it would be more angelic, like more like more, I don't know, stretching those vocals, just letting the piano dictate the mood of the song. Here it's like, you have that beautiful piano playing those strings, but then you have, she's talking about, you know, where the married bitches at? Where your bags at? It's funny though, it's funny. And the interlude is called Where's the Stuff? Or Where's Your Stuff interlude. So, funny, but I like the sound. I love that. Oh man. All right, that was tough. That was a tough interlude. Obviously, they're mocking, you know, married women, and that's kind of like a topic of discussion out in the, you know, in the streets, in social media. You know, the married women, the traditional, the hoes, the girls that are in the streets, and this and that and the other. And there's kind of like two separate parties that are constantly like, oh, you gotta get married and have a husband and have a family. And then other people are like, no, man, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna live my life. Like, and to each their own right, because everyone makes decisions in their life. And I think that's what this interlude is alluding to. I'm not trying to rhyme or anything, but I think this is what the interlude is alluding to, is that a lot of married people are like, oh, are you single? Oh, why are you single? Are you seeing anyone? Or even family be like, oh, are you seeing anyone? Or are you by yourself? Like, what are you doing? Or, you know, did your husband, you know, buy you a gift, blah, blah, blah. And then there's other people that be like, why are you married? Like, oh, you're like, that's a nice kind of, anyway, like something double meaning behind the lines is you're seeing this contrast of the married life, which may feel for a lot of people like a fairy tale. And that's why I feel like that was done beautifully. The fact that there's that piano in the background and that contrast of the vocals are not necessarily matching with the piano fairy tale background, right? Because it's like, oh, marriage fairy tale, but is he buying you bags? Is he getting you this? What did he get you for your push gift? So it's a nice contrast of, you know, married women, single women, but also, you know, fairy tale and kind of like reality. So I don't know if I'm like taking it deeper than what it really is, but that's just what I got out of this interlude. And if you took out all the words and just left, if this was just an interlude of the sound, rotation for sure, rotation. Because I like that kind of like sound that makes you think of like a time when you were younger in your life, or a different period where everything was playful, where there weren't any worries or responsibilities and you were just having fun and enjoying life and being present. And that sound, that piano was beautiful. But it was funny, a funny interlude. Funny interlude. All right, let's go into track number 10 titled New Bestie.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. That's, I mentioned this in my previous reaction for ICEMAN. Anytime Drake does the following, and actually let me put this even, I can see. Anytime Drake does the following, at the beginning of a song, he says, yeah. He says, okay. He says, look. Or he starts talking. He's like, you know, I'm in the Missoni room at the Bibelos. The bowl was rocking too much on some Aaliyah shit. You know, when he starts rap, you know that he's already in a pocket, that he's about to, you know, go in.
Are you stable and didn't I make you? Or it's jokes on me like the first day of April, I don't know why.
Nice.
I don't know when and how to
I love the, I don't know, probably maybe it's a reverb, but I like the kind of like the little, I don't know, sticks that's leading the sound like as the bass. But I also like in the background that I like that. I like that. And obviously he's sliding. He said something about, are you stable? And didn't I make you? Or it's jokes on me like the first day of April. I don't know it. Jokes on me like first day of April. April Fools is April 1st. So he's sliding.
You make me wanna go for late night drives. You make a real bad breed one come outside. New best friend.
Wait. Hey!
Wait, broke up and
hey!
Wait, start to can't end. Wait, me couldn't fuck off your friend. Wait.
Okay.
Friend, wait. Since when? Wait, I broke up and end.
And I love, see how going back to the house, this is a kind of a build up to, you know, like a beat drop. So the first he's like slow, but this transition, he's like, wait, he's speeding it up. Because that means that the second half of the song, he's going to go into the more of the rapping, cadence, rhymes, and pocket. Drake is in his bag, man. Tough.
Beautiful fine ladies in the building. I'm trying to make sure y'all in here.
Once again, making that connection to the club with the guy in the mic. Hey, where the guy? He says, shout out to all my 60 beautiful fine ladies in the building. I'm trying to make sure y'all in here. Like, that's funny, man. That's funny. And it also goes back into that theme of the album, which is more like a house club vibe.
Okay. Yeah, yo, no L, take out the baseline. Yo, my girl, suck in your waistline. Suck in your waistline. Too much to drink, can't walk in a straight line. New best friend, and I heard through the grapevine. Visa. Now you wanna go stateside, Libra. Now you think we the same time, fever. You look hot, not a FaceTime, Tina. You want your eager. You want disrespect me and leave me. Put out the chain like a cheetah.
Whoa, she's, whoa. Damn. You go Libra, and I think we the same side. Fever, you're looking hot in a FaceTime. So Fever, you're hot, making that connection. Tina, you want turn Puntman. So he's like rapping in these pockets, right? He says, my one flood out the chain like Katrina. And I don't know what one is. Maybe my one flow, my one flood. When a chain is complete, yeah. My one flood. Okay, so it's my like flood is like iced out. Like his chain is iced out. But the way that he said flood out the chain, like the chain is iced out, flood, right? Covered entirely in ice. But he said flood out the chain like Katrina, Hurricane Katrina. There was a lot of floods in Louisiana. Crazy.
Yeah, I want a Latina, I want a G like Catalina.
Ooh, whoa, bro. Drake is sliding on this, but this thing stands out. Yeah, I want a Latina. I want a G. I want a G like Carolina. Carol G. I want a G like Carolina. Come on, man. Stop playing with Drake. That track was fire. I like that track. I want a Latina, a G like Carolina, man. All right, let's keep it rolling, man. So that way this reaction is not 3 hours or 2.5 like the other one, but it'd probably be close. All right, track number 11, Q&A. Ooh, okay.
I have some questions for you and I need answers for me. Why did you do what you did to me? Was it out of order? Why do you save all these shots of your screen? Are you me and Katie?
Hey, he's sliding on this. He said, why do you save all these shots of your screen? Are you a goalie? Shots of your screen, screenshots, but you also, take shots at the goal, and there's a goalie. So he's like, are you a goalie? Drake is making that reference of soccer or football, because screenshots, but the shots that are on your screen, man, that's funny.
I got some questions for you, and I need answers for them. Hey, hey.
That sample though, in that outro, man. Classic underwater, like Drake classic sound, right? I'm gonna touch on a couple lines here. He said that, where was this baggage you carry around? Was it all in storage? Baggage, your bag, carry-on bag, storage. Like basically what he's saying and he's referring to is that all the baggage that you're carrying out, where are you keeping it, in storage? Or was it all in your storage? Or he's basically doing a double meaning, like you have your bags in the storage, which means that you have your past and a bunch of things that you went on your life, your baggage, everything that you're bringing from past relationship, from your life. Was it all in storage? In storage, like you don't want to tap into that, but you're still carrying on. Are you carrying on with you? Or where do you have it, in storage? Like, that's a nice flip of the line of baggage and carry around, carry baggage. I thought that halfway through he was gonna get into a more faster pocket, but he was just taking his time because he's asking questions. I mean, the title of the song is Q&A, he's asking questions, and he, at the end of it, says, I need some answers for 'em, baby. All right, he's talking. Song number 12, Stuck.
Me and my baby split up. That doesn't mean that we're breaking up. That just means that I took the Pamela pill and we're breaking it up. And now we're stuck like traffic, stuck. We're stuck like that.
Boom,
Stuck
boom.
like you, we're stuck. We're stuck like that. Stuck with you, I'm stuck. Baby, stick out your tongue. Swallow half of this whole one, and now we're stuck. I want you, girl. I want you, girl.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Hey, hey,
Now right here, y'all hoes start bopping.
hey. Drake just having fun out here, man. He just stepping into pockets, having fun. Song number 13, Goose and The Juice. Oh. Yeah. All right, so Goose, it's Grey Goose, what he's referring to, the alcohol, the vodka. So she's saying the vodka mixed with juice. So now I understand, like she's having fun, drinking. Hey. If you wanted me to. You tell me, what do you need that I can give you? Man, I'm telling you, oh man. We now funky, we having this vibe. We were in the club, now we're having fun. Like it's like we're like different, like just vibing, man. It's... Drake is something else, man. Drake is something else. This track is fun, man. This track makes me feel like I'm walking into a Zara store, an H&M, going to the mall, to a, you know, when I used to go to a PacSun or American Eagle House or whatever store you shop at. Whenever you step into a mall and go into a store, this is the type of music that I hear when I'm trying my clothes in the dressing rooms. It's just tough, man. We're gonna wrap up the album with song number 14, man. Great. I enjoy this album. I'm gonna be honest. I enjoy this album. The people that are hating on it, hate on it. I think it'll grow on you. From first listen, going through it, it's tough. It's a vibe. and I appreciate the vibe, and I'm enjoying it so far. Hope y'all enjoying it too. Let me know your thoughts. We're gonna go into song number 14. We started in the Hoe Phase, and now Drake's finishing the album with the song called Princess. Let's get it. No way, man.
First time I saw ya, you wouldn't give me time of day. Now that I know ya, I probably should've walked away. I found my princess laying in the bathroom.
No way.
Found my princess laying in the bathroom, she's off the shit. Say you love me right now, never ask no questions, you my love.
I better find me an emo girl. Is Drake in his emo era right now? He's like, first time I saw ya, you wouldn't give me the time of day. Bro, Drake is funny. I don't think people give him enough credit. Drake is hilarious, man. People would look at this and listen to it and be like, this guy's corny, what a cornball, blah, 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 blah. But that's what Drake loves. He loves being himself and having fun with it. Rapping, singing, he can take you to the Caribbean, he can take you to the club, he can take you to, the streets, he can take you to the funkiness, going to the mall, into a store. And now he's like, first time I saw you, dun, 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 this is crazy, man.
I know how much you love your father.
Oh, dun, 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 dun.
Any other man's just a problem. Shop until you drop it by harbor. Faster and harder. Farther you go. You wash down like 10 milligrams, 20 milligrams. They playing all your jams and the shot is in your hand. 20 milligrams, living with your friends. Dirty pots and pans, I done fell in love again. I found my princess laying in the bathroom,
Here we go, the beat. Pum, pum, dum, bam. Hey, wrapping up the album. What an album, man. What an album. Honestly, I wasn't expecting, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna say I wasn't expecting it. I knew that Drake was gonna try some new stuff and incorporate some of the flows and pockets that he's used to in previous, and that he's explored so far in different albums throughout his career. Music from sounds from the Caribbean, from the islands, sound with Central C. Which one? So you got that UK aspect, the Caribbean. You got that funky. You got that kind of like more, is it emo? This type of vibe. So there's every audience and community can find a song in this album and say, I dig this song. I fuck with this song. This song is, I would rock with Drake. And once again, I mentioned this in one of the previous songs, that it's what another of the things that makes Drake great. The fact that he's able to explore new genres that would allow new audiences to engage with Drake's music. And hey, maybe the funky crowd might not necessarily like heavy rap Drake, but they might like Honestly Nevermind. They might like other albums like Views from the Six. So then you have more like, I don't know, there's a little bit of everything. Then you have the people that would enjoy music from the Caribbean and the islands that might enjoy something like a I don't know, man, like my camera battery died. I had 2 batteries and I was trying to wrap up the video as quick as I could, but it died on me, so I'm right now on my iPhone. But as I was saying, Drake has the ability of understanding just music in general and how music can transcend, you know, barriers and cultures. And this album, what it did is it opened the world in different communities to Drake's sound. It had a little bit of everything. It had, you know, music for the streets, music for the club, music for people in the islands in the Caribbean, people from, you know, in Europe. You have the funky, you know, kind of like dancing vibe, more of like retro vibes. You have this last song that's kind of like more like, I don't know, would you say it would be like rock or more like emo type vibe, which I love, man. I love. And I was joking around saying like singing like, no, you tie my way, because it is a genre that a lot of people appreciate, and I do appreciate that type of music. And for Drake to incorporate all that within one album, I think it's truly special. And obviously it won't get the recognition that ICEMAN has right now so far and other albums that Drake has dropped. I think this is going to be an album that people later on, just like Drake has said, you know, they say it's a sleeper. They're going to come years later and say it's a sleeper. Or no, it's the bar says, I'm gonna correct myself. It said, come with a classic. They go come around and say it's a sleeper. You know, Drake dropping a classic, they're gonna say it's a sleeper, that's boring. Oh man, Drake falling off. But then years later, people are gonna be like, man, this is a classic, because they don't understand right now what Drake is doing. And Drake said it, I forgot, was it 8 a.m. in Charlotte, out of the For All the Dogs album, where Drake said, I'm worldwide, and this is just another cargo jet flow I had to let go. Basically, cargo jet flow. And basically he's saying like, oh, this is another flow of mine that I had to let go, that I wanted to try, that I wanted to explore. And this is what this album is. This album is a combination of different flows that Drake either has explored in the past or hasn't explored, and he wants to tap into because he appreciates the sound. And overall, man, from top to bottom, I mean, we start with Hoe Phase as the first song, and we finish with Princess. So it's a nice kind of like contrast, once again, going back to that interlude that I was telling you guys, like, where's your stuff interlude, where it was that contrast between married and being single, and the lady talking about, where's your badge? Oh, did your husband give you a push gift? And all kind of that contrast. It's interesting how Drake started with Hoe Phase at the first song, Princess, to finish it. And in between, there's a lot of great songs that are going to be listened when you're driving. They're going to be in the club. They're going to be at a store. They're going to be everywhere. And the more your sound and your music is in different places, the more people will feel familiar to be like, oh man, yeah, wait, I've listened to that before. Who is that? Oh, that's Drake. Like, that's what's that song? Oh, that's that song from Popcorn. Where is it? Drake? Oh, yeah, that's Drake. And that's gonna grab new audiences into Drake's music, and it will keep Drake, you know, it will keep challenging Drake to keep going and trying different things, because when you've done this for 15 plus years, it starts to get a little bit repetitive, and you kind of lose the drive to do it. And for you to start to continue finding new flows, new pockets, and new genres, and finding your own twist and incorporating it in an album, says a lot about Drake as an artist and as a creative, that I don't think a lot of people truly appreciate. And yeah, like I said before, I listened to this album, Maid of Honor. I've seen on social media like a few people talking about, man, it's trash. Those two albums, Maid of Honor and Habibti, they're not good at all. Those are throwaways. Drake could have used a couple of the good songs from that album and put it in ICEMAN, or doing just one album instead of 3. people are always going to critique, people are going to hate it, people are going to love it, but one thing that everyone will do is they will listen. And that is why the numbers never lie. And Drake is on the charts, pretty much taking over the charts with these 3 albums. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you thought about this album, Maid of Honor. Let me know about what your thoughts are for ICEMAN. And if you haven't seen that video, I have it right here. I already have that reaction. And yeah, I'll be working on filming a reaction for Habibti, which is Drake's 3rd album, and in the next couple of days, because man, it's a lot of music to process. Like this entire weekend I was listening to ICEMAN and I was rocking with ICEMAN, just trying to take it all in, and I really love that album. It's fire, man. The ICEMAN album, crazy. Drake went crazy. And obviously this album, Maid of Honor, totally different vibes, and I still, man, from first listen, even some of those songs like the Sexy Red song, the one with Iconic Savvy, even though like she came in speaking like where my bestie at, blah, blah, blah. I feel like those are gonna be songs that are gonna grow on me. But from top to bottom, Drake had a great album that won't get appreciated because it's a lot of Drake exploring new sounds and trying new things and just having fun, man. It's something that if I was an artist and a musician, and let's say I started with rap, I'd be doing like country, I'd be doing, you know, rock, funk. I'd be trying to do different things because it's just, I don't know, as a creator and as an artist, it just keeps it fun and engaging to see the reaction of other people and to have new audiences engage with their music and appreciate it at the end of the day, implement it in their life and just enjoy it as much as possible. So hope you guys enjoy this reaction for Drake's Maid of Honor. Let me know in the comment section below if there's any music outside of Drake's, of these 3 albums, that you like for me to react. I love music, and this is something that I'm going to continue to incorporate in my channel. Obviously, no better way to start than with the most anticipated album of 2026 with ICEMAN, and now with these 2, Maid of Honor and Habibti. And then from there, I'm going to continue doing album reactions, song reactions from music that I've listened to and that I know. But also I'm open to listening to new things and explore new things, such as what Drake is doing by trying new sounds, because I really love, you know, a lot of the genres out there. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Man, he went from Hoe Phase to Princess to which one to like this and that and the other. Oh man, that Stunna Statty, or what was Stunna Savvy, where she was like, I got that Glock with the kick and the I got that Glock with the kick and the twitch. Dudes think I'm a streamer. I didn't focus a lot on bars this album because this album was more of vibes and sound and, you know, ambience, but there were bars, you know, hitting in there that, you know, I was looking at the lyrics, and there was some, you know, that I want a G like Carolina, Carol G, I want a Latina, like there's a lot of schemes that Drake went into, but I think overall I really enjoyed this album, and I really enjoyed ICEMAN. So now let's see how Habibti comes in, or goes, or sounds in the next couple days. So yeah, it's your boy Jonathan. I'll see you in the next one. Much love. Peace.